Hello guys and gals, it's been a while. Been busy. I got this photo, or this video rather. Took a trip, honor flight trip to Washington D.C. with a bunch of other veterans, Vietnam veterans. And what a trip, what a trip. I got some video shots and some photo shots I'm going to run on this. Let you see what all we got to see and some of the things that happened for us. I would recommend for any Vietnam veteran to find an honor flight organization in their area and sign up to go on an honor flight. Now we went on a bus. You don't necessarily go on a flight. It was just straight up Interstate 81 up through Virginia. It left on a Friday, come back on a Sunday. And it was just overwhelming. The fanfare, the welcome home, stuff that we didn't get. So I'm going to run this. Hope you enjoy it. All right, this is the big flag that the ERWIN Fire Department put up for us in the church parking lot. Here's a bunch of motorcycles, Rolling Thunder, that escorted us out of ERWIN. And there's the bus that they escorted us on. Looking good.
And on the passenger side, I almost missed one of our previous honor flight veterans. Mr. Bird was there with a flag, and he saluted you as you were making your way through the town of ERWIN.
And if I hadn't had this camera on this, I wouldn't have been able to.
Now this is the D-Day Memorial in Bradford County, Virginia, that we stopped at for lunch on the way up. Men are in there.
Right. I got more details back.
All right, everybody's had a chance to use the facility, I hope. All right, we want to welcome you here to City of Fairfax and Senator Moose Lodge. I'd like to introduce to you the president of the Senate.
So the first bench you come across belongs to 3-year-old Dana Falkenberger. She was the youngest victim. And you can see that her name is facing this direction, so you can see the sky, so you know she was on a plane. And if the victim was traveling as a family unit on the plane, then the names of the family members are in the water here. So Dana is the first bench you come across, and the second is actually Dana's sister Zoe, the next bench over. So if the benches are facing in this direction, then they died on the plane. The benches facing in opposite directions, they died on the plane.
I have a photograph of the impact area where the jet hit the building, and you can see it down there. As y'all walk around, I'll go down there and see.
So this first bench you come across is 3-year-old Dana Falkenberger. And if the victim was traveling with a family unit, like family members or in the water.
So the paper doesn't fly away.
Oh,
But the
okay.
gravel is not supposed to be on there because people.
Yeah.
there's no family. This is Rodney, Bernard, and Asia. They were 3 11-year-olds. They were traveling with their teachers, not with their families. But Bernard, where he's taking a photograph, Bernard had never flown before. His dad stayed home to see him off with the driver and the chaperone. After they left, his dad got in his car, parked it out here. He was on the other side of the building. And Secretary Rumsfeld found out there was a relationship between a child on board the airliner and a Pentagon member. He assigned 2 people to stay with Bernard's father. And then I left at 3 a.m. Bernard's father left at 2 a.m. And Pentagon police gave him an escort to be home with his wife. And the Falkenbergs weren't even supposed to be on this flight. They were the only entire family that perished. Their driver missed a turnoff for Dallas Airport. They missed their flight by 5 minutes. They were placed on this flight.
What was the
That's the year of birth,
year they were-
1990. They were 11.
or the-
The reason they're unevenly spaced out, it goes year across, month out.
Oh, okay.
If you want to see, there's a memorial plaque where the impact area is. It did not do all that new white area. That was all rebuilt. I'm a little bit more modulated one. Been up since 5 this morning. We're gonna go over next week. We have a 3-day suicide prevention. We had to get out there and make sure everything's going to be in place because it's outside. Vendors and God knows who are. This sidewalk is a flight path here. The jet was actually on the ground right here. He bellied in at over 500 miles an hour, wheels up, skidded into the building. He went 332 feet into this building in 7/8 of a second. It was all over in less than a second. But the building burned for 5 days. The last fire was put out on Saturday morning. But the thing about it is the building was never unoccupied. People stayed. The Army Operations Center, Air Force, AOC, Navy, Marine, they all operated. I was back in my office at 5 a.m., 2 hours after I left here, and most of my staff, some of them went to my home and worked from home. I had a phone system there that allowed for me to work. The building was still occupied. Then it got released. There were 1,500 people there. They tried to order people away from the building. They refused to leave.
Were you here when the plane hit?
Pardon me?
Were you here when the
Yeah, didn't hear it. Around the corner, 3rd floor where the building bumps out.
Didn't hear it?
Didn't hear it. We've been in a building that had been under construction. Each of these wedges took 1 year to do. They completely gutted them and renovated them. They moved everybody out. 5,000 people, they moved them out. We've been in a building, collapsing walls, broken water mains, electrical outages, even a brown recluse spider invasion. In some offices, a couple of people got bit. So we were hearing stuff, the alarms were going off in the building. I found out about it. I had 16 employees here, 1 employee at home. Vicky called and said, Frank, what the hell are y'all doing in the building? You've been hit. And that's when we realized that. This is a flight path. If you look straight ahead, keep your eyes on the ground and look straight ahead, you see the doors right here, that's corridor 4. That's all brand new stonework where those doors are. Above the doors is 1942 stonework. Look to the left of the doors. You see the fat cedar tree. See the second window. Look directly below it. See the darkened black stone. That's called an impact stone. It was damaged when the building was hit. That stone, and they carved into it. That commemorates where the jet went in at. That's Mr. Cruikshank's offices. The first 3 windows. They had moved their furniture and everything in. He had 9 employees, but they couldn't get their computers to work. So they were still working on the computers. They were still in their temporary office. So that saved their lives. They asked everybody that was affected by this, do you want to come back into this area? And if anybody said no, they found another place for you to work, another building. He asked all of his employees, and everybody said, nope, I want to come back to this area, right here. Now, he had the idea that at 9:37 a.m. on September 11th, 2002, that the lights in that office, those 3 windows, be turned on in their lunch refurbished. They 7 days a week, they're never on. The electricians go in there and check this, everything on it twice a week to make sure nothing happens. They change the bulbs every 2 weeks. So there, I've been here 4 a.m. in the morning waiting for guys coming up from break. The lights are on, they're never on. It's a tradition. We had all kinds of, my intermediate boss, who was J.B. Hudson, he's the administrative assistant to the Secretary of the Navy. He's equivalent to a 3.5 star in general. His aide was a 3-star that worked for him. J.B. was the unofficial mayor of this walking pit.
America, the bold, for this is my country to have and to hold. This is my country, land of my choice. This is my country, hear my proud voice. I pledge thee my allegiance, America, the bold. For this is my country to have and to hold. America, my home. America, my
men's barbershop quartet? How many of you have heard a women's barbershop quartet? Well, those of you who know us, yes. Now you have. So, we can't get any more patriotic or American than giving you a barbershop quartet singing patriotic music. And we'd like to say, at least on our side, the female version side, is that while men might have started barbershop, we did perfect it. So we're bringing you the songs that we love, but truly, this is just our way of thanking you. I'm a Marine wife, career Marine wife, and we know the sacrifices that families have made and that you have made, and I don't believe that you are all thanked nearly enough, as you should be, for the sacrifice you gave for our country. So allow us just to sit back and relax just a couple more minutes. If you get real hungry, nibble on your rolls. It's okay, we don't mind. But we've got just a couple more songs right now. The next one is a medley of songs, and again, I saw some of you singing. That's awesome. We love you to sing along. And you're gonna know every single song in this medley. I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy, Yankee Doodle do or die. I'm a real live nephew of my Uncle Sam, born on the 4th of July. Got a Yankee Doodle sweetheart, she's my Yankee Doodle joy. Yankee Doodle came to London just to ride the ponies. I am that Yankee Doodle boy. You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true under red, white, and blue, where there's never a boast or brag. Should old acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on that grand old flag. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains, majesties above the fruited plain.
light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, bless America, sweet home,
All right here was our lunch stop on the way home Sunday afternoon. At VMI, Virginia Military Institute, we got to go in the cafeteria, eat with the cadets. And this is coming on into Sullivan County. Escorts were waiting on us again.
If anyone would like some photos of the escort, if you would hold your phone up, Val will come through and get them. And then we're also posting them, the ones that I take are on Facebook, and you'll have the ones from Tim. But if you'd like some, I'll be glad to get them, but I just need Val to come forward with them, the phones, please.
Yahoo!